right now on Today. Many questions, many answers. Are these alligators cannibals? Did I die in the Everglades? What happened to this man in his childhood that made him want to do this when he grew up? What happened to this man in his childhood? All this and more on today's vlog. With complete disregard for my personal health and mental wellness, I am going to Florida. More specifically, Marco Island, which is just...
well, rich.
Merrill Lynch, Bank of America, Avengers Endgame, James Cameron.
It is the type of place that will have you asking yourself, is that somebody's house or is that a cheesecake factory? And yes, I think we're all asking the same question. How did I get here? In this video, I'm trying to get to the heart of Florida. I want to see the real Florida. Take me to the swamp. Our ultimate destination today is the Everglades Alligator Farm. And the good news is it's only 111 miles away. Yeah, we're gonna make some stops today. Let's heckin' go, my dudes. Stop number 1, the country's smallest post office. Oh my god, wow. This is inexplicably on all the travel lists of things to do in South Florida. You gotta go look at this shed. I came, I saw, that's pretty much all there is to do. Nah, fire up the grill, it's time for a good old-fashioned roast. Hey, Ochopee Post Office, how about get yourself some cocoa butter for your crusty, dusty, ashy-ass looking sign? How is your sign dry and cracking in 100% humidity? This former irrigation pipe shed has been in service since 1953, which is shocking, because it doesn't even look a day over 600. I think you are legally required to get a tetanus shot before you try and open this door. What's the paint color? Stain white? And listen, I respect the hell out of postal workers, but the poor soul who has to work at this location is basically a glorified porta potty attendant. Who wore it better? Boom, heckin' roasted. Stop number 2, just down the road, the sleeper hit for me of the whole trip, the Skunk Ape headquarters. Skunk Ape is the Florida species or brand of Bigfoot. You know, Market Panther is to Target as Skunk Ape is to Florida. I came for the gift shop and I was not disappointed. They got all your goods and wares for all your Skunk Ape needs. You wanna make your own Skunk Ape army? They got it. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga. I can't tell if it's giving that or if it's giving this. Either way, it's great. Hey, are you some sad, lonely freak that has to buy your friends? Or how about get yourself one of these? A squishy Bigfoot BFF. And BFF, of course, stands for Big Fat Something I was really happy to see. Not a lot of people know the Bigfoot, the Skunk Ape, is a devout Buddhist monk. You know, there's just not enough Buddhist representation in media. We love to see it. Oh, shot glasses. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. As I'm watching this footage back, I keep thinking like, oh, I should have bought that. Mugs, keychains, I should have bought gifts. They have Skunk Ape chocolate. Only eat Skunk Ape chocolate from the store. If you find Skunk Ape chocolate out in the woods, don't eat that. But I did buy these itty bitty Bigfoots. Support your local, small family-run, cryptid-based retail outlet. So that was the gift shop, right? Well, get ready for this. As I was going around taking the video, they said, oh, do you want to run around the back? And I was like, the what? They have a whole reptile house set up. I'm talking turtles, snakes, alligators, they got it all. My favorite little guy was this little snapping turtle. He was very friendly. I think the camera on the end of the stick maybe looked like lunch, but I'm just gonna pretend that we are in fact best friends.
That's my best friend, she a real bad bitch.
And from the maker of Snake comes Big fucking Snake. That dumb big fucking snake. That is a 400-pound, 24-foot reticulated python. On one hand, I just want to go in and pet it on its nice little head. But then again, on the other hand, No, I do not. Outside they got big cat, big gator, sad monkey. Like, what is this little guy's story? Who hurt you? So yes, 10 out of 10 would absolutely recommend the Skunk Ape headquarters. They got even more stuff than I knew about when I was there. They have a whole campground, they do eco tours, kayaking. Like I said, they got it all. You know what? This place has a special home in my heart. Because I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. Brother?
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Off we go to our final stop, the destination of the day, the friggin' alligator farm, my guys. And oh my god, we had a wild time. The first thing I did when I went in was I went over to these little gator pits. This is an actual working alligator farm, so they are raising a bunch of babies. And let me tell you, chicken is the currency. These are wild animals. I kind of walked up to a little skirmish. All right, we got the play-by-play. First of all, first mistake, taking the chicken somewhere else. Do you know where you don't want to be carrying chicken? The alligator pit. This is a swallow or be swallowed situation. I really don't think he's thinking this through. I don't think there's a game plan. They're simple animals. If they have chicken, they're happy. If they don't have chicken, they're mad. And every other gator in this pit is mad. Finally got a clean interception and a swallow. We'll call that a touchdown. And meanwhile, in the background, there's an entirely separate skirmish going on over literally nothing. Just friend moved too fast and mad now. Like, these gators don't need chicken. They need therapy. All that commotion, and then it's all done. And they're all chill, and they're all friends again. These MFers are toxic AF. And hey, maybe we need to rethink how we're managing and facilitating lunch. I don't know that the current system is working. After the gator pits, it was time for my airboat tour. I think a lot of airboat tours are sort of eco-focused. You learn about the environment and the animals. This one was more of like a gotta go fast vibe. Speed Racer, Talladega Nights. And yes, you do get very wet. I'm just glad I wasn't wearing my normal makeup look. I couldn't find the scissors, so I guess I'm just gonna do it with a knife. Hey, that's a random shout out. If you're ever in a weird headspace, go ahead and dive down the archive. I got a lot of weird shit on my channel. And the Daniel Wayne Miller guarantee is that it's all cringe.
I'm proud of it.
I would definitely describe the airboat ride as a highlight of the whole trip. I would also describe it as a near-death experience. The sort of signature move on this ride is the 360 spins. I think the water gets its brown color not from all the churning of the soils and the sediments, but rather from all the tourists that have just absolutely themselves. Pants filled to the brim, spilling over the sides of the boat. Somebody call FEMA, cause this is a biohazard disaster.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah, so we did that about 3 more times. 10 out of 10 would recommend, had a wonderful time. And on the way back in, we saw a real life wild alligator. Or possibly a paid actor. I don't know. It seemed a little too good to be true to me. After the boat ride, I was on my way to the Alligator Show. The Alligator Show felt more like a social experiment.
I'm John Quinones with What Would You Do?
Like, would an entire audience just sit by and watch a man get eaten alive by an alligator? The answer was yes, we did.
Here lie Squidward's hopes and dreams.
No, he was fine. Well, physically. Mentally, I don't know, he seems troubled. Alligators are definitely the main attraction, but they do have all types of other animals. Here's 2 macaws, for example, sharing a tender private moment. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'll leave you to it, give you some privacy. You two do your thing, okay. And from the maker of Bird comes Big fucking Bird. That's a big fucking bird. And from the maker of Big bird comes. Loud fucking bird. Those are some loud fucking birds. These are kind of my two moods. I'm either I'm done and I'm gonna go, or I'm Hong Kong, give me attention please. The largest portion of the park is dedicated to the adult alligator enclosure. I thought the little babies had some drama. I walked up to an old-fashioned standoff. Lizard versus lizard. But baby, I already know how this one ends.
So part of God's story is about the time David fought Goliath.
The final sight to see was the Alligator Feeding show, which just seemed to be a continuation of the social experiment from before. John Quinones has really outdone himself here at the park. The name of the game of the show seems to be put your hand and or other body parts into the alligator's mouths. Guys, I don't know if this is an accredited zoo. It was actually pretty informational. There's some fun facts, like apparently alligators only eat once a week, so this is more snack time. But I don't know, you could have fooled me. Some of these gators seem pretty hungry. There's at least one alligator that knows his name, and his name is
Chunky!
Chunky.
Yes, Chunky!
It's kind of given
Chunky!
I mean, the rudeness. Chunky, I see you, I appreciate you, you're a friggin' star, and I love you. I'm sorry, Turtle, but I got a new best friend.
That's my best friend. She a real bad.
Alright you guys, that concludes today's video, but just you wait. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, because in a couple of weeks, I'm posting a new video. We're going on a walking tour of Miami.